For today's video, we are comparing PyCharm versus Jupyter versus Spyder. And honestly, this is not really a battle about which tool is best because all three were designed for different workflows, and choosing the wrong one can make development much harder than it needs to be. PyCharm enters the fight with one huge advantage, and that is professional software development. Because it is a full-featured integrated development environment packed with debugging tools, code completion, project management, and advanced productivity features that make it a favorite among serious Python developers. Another major strength of PyCharm is scalability, because it handles large projects, complex code bases, and professional development workflows much better than most alternatives, making it ideal for long-term software engineering work. PyCharm also benefits from excellent integration with version control, testing frameworks, databases, and web development tools, which helps streamline the entire development process. The downside is resource usage, because PyCharm can feel heavy on older computers and may seem overwhelming for beginners who only need a simple environment for learning Python. Now, Jupyter enters the fight with one huge advantage, and that is interactive analysis, because it allows users to write code, run it immediately, and visualize results in separate cells, making it perfect for data science, machine learning, and research work. Jupyter also excels at experimentation because developers can test ideas, modify code, and inspect outputs without repeatedly running entire scripts, which creates a much faster workflow for exploration. Another major strength is presentation, because notebooks combine code, charts, visualizations, and explanations in a single document, making them incredibly useful for teaching, collaboration, and reporting. The problem is that large software projects can quickly become difficult to manage in notebook form because Jupyter was never designed to replace a full development environment. If you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe and stick around. Going back to the topic. Now Spyder enters the fight with one huge advantage, and that is familiarity, because its interface feels similar to traditional scientific computing tools and provides a comfortable transition for researchers, engineers, and analysts coming from environments like MATLAB. Spyder also benefits from an integrated variable explorer, which makes it easy to inspect data, manipulate variables, and understand program behavior without constantly writing additional debugging code. Another major strength is simplicity, because it offers many professional features without the complexity and resource demands associated with larger development environments. The downside is ecosystem depth, because Spyder cannot match the extensive development tools, integrations, and project management capabilities available in PyCharm. Another savage truth is that many beginners spend weeks comparing development environments when they could have learned more by simply picking one and starting to code. So which one is better overall? Honestly, PyCharm wins because it offers the most complete development experience and scales from beginner projects to professional software engineering. But Jupyter remains the best choice for data science, and Spyder remains an excellent option for scientific computing and research workflows. Another area where PyCharm pulls ahead is debugging, because its advanced debugging tools can save countless hours when working on large applications with complicated logic and multiple files. Jupyter fights back with productivity for experimentation because data scientists and machine learning practitioners can often answer questions faster in a notebook than in a traditional integrated development environment. Something else worth mentioning is learning style, because visual learners often enjoy Jupyter notebooks, while programmers focused on building applications usually appreciate PyCharm's structured workflow. One final thing to consider is worth, because PyCharm is absolutely worth it for developers building applications and professional software. Jupyter is worth it for data scientists, researchers, and machine learning practitioners. And Spyder is worth it for scientific users who want a straightforward coding environment, and in this comparison, PyCharm takes the overall win, while Jupyter wins for data science and Spyder wins for scientific computing simplicity.